to deliciousLee with Ara. Ngayon, magluluto tayo ng tteokbokki, which is the most popular street foods in Korea. Are you ready? Let's start! So basically, tteokbokki, ito ay isa sa pinakasikat na merienda sa Korea. Ito ay medyo spicy and sweet. And if siguro pag nakakita kayo ng nanonood kayo ng mga Korean dramas or movies, or if nakapunta kayo sa Korea, you'll see this selling on basically sa mga vendors, sa mga streets, or sa mga small shops, small stores, especially sa mga estudyante after na school. This is very popular. Siguro I can compare this like fishbowl or kikiam stand here. Yung talaga pinupuntahan ng mga bata after school. Kaso nga lang, medyo spicy siya. And for this one, it's super simple to make. You can make this siguro in less than like 10 minutes or so. Kaso nga lang, ang ingredients niya ay medyo mahirap hanapin if we don't have any nearby Korean groceries. So of course, the main ingredient is our tteok or rice cake. This one we can buy in Korean groceries. Normally, pagdating nila dito sa Philippines, they come in packs na naka-frozen. That's why I had to make babad this in the water. Kasi pag niluto ko siya agad from the freezer, yung frozen, at iluluto natin siya sa hot, mag-break out siya, parang mag-crack. So hindi siya masyadong magiging malinis tingnan. So sana ibabad natin muna sa water for like until mag-defrost siya ng konti at lalambot. So this is basically the rice cake that you can see sa groceries. And another one, the basic sauce niya ay yung chili paste. This chili paste, you can get also ngayon, I see that in supermarkets or even Korean groceries, you can see this is made out of chili, malakit, sugar, and syrup, and sort of. It's a fermented sauce na magiging base niya sa tteokbokki natin. But, marami kasi nakita ko na medyo nalilito sila sa Korean chili paste. Sometimes you will see like this one na binibenta rin sa stalls. This one is brown. It's called dochujang, or ito ay parang miso paste ng Korean, normally ginagamit sa mga stew. And yung pula, this is the chili paste. So wag kayo malito sa dalawa. Today we will use this chili paste. So this is very important, and I really strongly suggest that please buy the Korean brand. Medyo iba yung magiging lasa niya if you use like other chili sauce ng like Thai or other whatever chili sauce that we have, kasi iba yung mga texture ng flavor niya. So this is a very important ingredient, ang ating chili paste. And also we need our chili powder. This one is medyo nagdadagdag siya ng color and also another layer of spiciness, kasi sometimes pag ito lang ginagamit natin, medyo magiging malapot ang sauce, kaya kailangan natin i-supplement with our chili powder. And another ingredient is our fish cake or odeng sa Korean. If you cannot find this one in your nearby groceries, pwede natin palitan ng i-substitute ng kikiam or even squid balls or fish balls, kasi this one is made out, it tastes like parang kikiam na may halong konting fish ball. It's like a middle in between. So this one is odeng. And of course, we need our soy sauce, sugar, and for our additional ingredients for our tteokbokki, we have our leeks, our cabbage, and boiled eggs. So as we have prepared these ingredients, let's start. At napakadali at napakasimple lang niya gawin. So first, di ba kanina binabat ko ang ating rice cake sa water? Dahil normally, if we can get the freshly made ones, it's better kasi medyo soft and chewy siya. But dahil frozen, I had to medyo thaw it in the water. Isi-strain ko na lang siya. Let's strain it. There. This is actually 1 kilo of rice cake, which is, soft and chewy and masarap siyang gawin. There, we'll just strain it there. And then we'll cut our odeng, or this is like kikiam and squid balls na nagkahalo. So I'll just cut it. So for around 1 kilo of tteokbokki, this is around good for 4 to 5. We'll add around, siguro one person, I allocate around 1 sheet of odeng. It's really up to you kung gusto nyo mas maraming odeng, or kung ayaw nyo ng odeng, it's okay also to omit, especially if you're like vegetarian. Pwede naman tanggalin, pero the traditional one really comes with odeng. So, because this is around good for 4 to 5, I'll prepare around 4 sheets of odeng. Kinat ko siya sa half. And actually, it's really up to you kung anong klaseng design ang gusto ninyo. But you know, I grew up with my lola, ginagawa niya always ng triangle. So, gawin ko na rin ng triangle. Or whatever kaartehan na design that you want, you're really, yeah, it's really up to you. So, we prepare there our odeng. And if wala, pwede rin naman ng kikiam or fishball or squid ball na i-substitute. And then, our cabbage. This is like half ng isang maliit na cabbage na gusto ko i-add. So, we'll slice it. Tatanggalin ko yung medyo yung matigas na part sa gitna. There, we remove it. Kasi medyo mahirap siyang i-chew. So, we'll remove the cabbage and just slice it thinly. Mamaya, i-add natin sa ating tteokbokki. Actually, tteokbokki comes in different kinds of flavor. Sometimes there is the of course, a traditional one that we're doing today. Yung gagawin natin is the red chili paste ang base. But now we have like soy-based tteokbokki or even oil-based tteokbokki. And siguro on our next episodes, we'll prepare our tteokbokki in different flavors too. And then we have our leeks. Actually, I really, really love leeks. And if you have noticed, mga Korean dishes, we're very, very fond of using leeks. So I'll just slice the leeks like this para madali lang siya maluto. And you can just chop the leeks in whatever sizes that you want, whatever shape you want. Gusto ko ako medyo may haba ng konti. So siguro mga 2 inches. Some, pwede nilang ginagawa na very maliit. Some, gusto nilang lengthwise or diagonal. It's really up to you. So whatever design, whatever length and sizes and design that you want, you can cut it. So we have here leeks, isang buong leeks. But actually, you know what? Pwede kayo magdagdag ng leeks na gusto ninyo. If you want to have around 2 or 3, it depends. Kasi ang leeks, nagbibigay siya ng some taste of sweetness, this kind of like, parang may ibang dating that onions cannot. And I have here boiled eggs, around 3 pieces. And when you boil an egg, as an insider tip, habang kumukulo yung water, you can add like a sprinkle of vinegar. Hindi siya magka-crack. I mean, hindi siya, it will help you retain the full shape of the egg. So that's an insider tip, around 8 to 9 minutes of fully boiled egg. And now we'll start our fire. Ang daling-daling talagang gawin. So we'll prepare a wok kasi may sauce yung ating tteokbokki. So kailangan something that can hold our sauce basically. The main ingredient is gonna be our water. I prepared here 1.5 liters. Actually 1.3 liters ng tubig. But there's no really basis kung gaano karami or kakonting tubig ang kailangan. Basta, it has to be na enough to cover all our tteokbokki. You know, in Korea, when you go out sa streets, almost yung mga nagluluto at nagbebenta ng tteokbokki, buong araw nila ito sin-steer. Because pag medyo nagda-dry, pwede kayo mag-add ng water. If medyo gusto nyo na mas saucy or mas sticky, pwede naman kayo magdagdag ng chili paste or chili powder. So there's really no basis na kung gaano karami or konti tubig ang kailangan. Now, we put our water na sa tingin ko ito kasya para i-cover ang ating rice cake na 1 kilograms. Mag-a-add tayo ng sauce. But this sauce, as you see, very easy ang kanyang ratio. We'll use soy sauce, sugar, chili powder, chili paste in the same ratio. So, ibig sabihin, I have this tablespoon that I have. So, I'll use 3 tablespoons ng soy sauce. So, pantay-pantay ang ratio niya. So, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. And we just all mix it together sa ating water na binoboil. 1, 2. So, I want to use around 3 tablespoons each. And after nyo matimplahan ng buong sauce, if medyo sa tingin nyo medyo bland or gusto nyang mas matapang na mas maanghang or mas matamis, you can freely adjust. And this is chili powder. You can buy this also in Korean groceries or like in local supermarkets now. I see na marami na nagbebenta. So, around 3 tablespoons then. Same ratio lang. Napakadali, diba? So, 3 spoons also as well of the chili powder. And for our brown sugar or washed sugar, I actually always like to use brown sugar because sa tingin ko mas maganda yung kanyang flavoring than the regular white. So, I'll use 3 tablespoons also. Yeah, just, Or if you want na mas matamis, pwede kayo magdagdag. So, pero wag muna ngayon. Siguro after na ihalo na, then saka na lang tayo mag-add. And foremost, the important thing, which is our base of this sauce, is gonna be our chili paste. Siguro this one in the groceries are like 150 to 200 ang rate niya. Nakalimutan ko yung exact, but hindi siya masyadong mahal because you consider it na hindi siya magagamit ngayon buo. You just open the foil. And konti lang ang ating gagamitin na 3 spoons and pwede natin siyang itago to be used for our other recipes that's to come. So, also, same ratio lang siya. 3 spoons. 1. Medyo malapot. Manghang. Yes, I know, but I know you will love it. Hindi siya masyadong like, manghang lang because we have this. This is also made out of malakit and all these kinds of, I think, corn syrup or rice syrup. So, medyo iba yung dating ng kanyang spiciness compared to other chili paste and chili sauce. Now, we have here, and then ihahalo lang halo natin para mag-blend yung lahat ng ating sinama. So, this will be the base of our sauce for tteokbokki. Ngayon, after natin maihalo lahat, tikman natin ng konti. Tapos, kung gusto natin ng level of spiciness, ng sweetness, and konting saltiness or just a bite of the taste of salt lang na galing from our soy sauce, we can start putting all our ingredients. So basically, pag nahalo na natin lahat ng ating pang soup base or sauce base, we're basically done. So now, makikita natin na nagbo-boil na yung ating sauce. Don't worry about the level of water or yung mga in taste ng inyong sauce because ibabalance na natin siya ng 1 by 1 sa lahat ng ating mga ingredients. And then later on, pag medyo after natin ilagay yung mga ating other ingredients and medyo malapot, then we can just adjust always with water. That's why ito ay isa pinaka-simple, pinakadaling gawain. Even your kids can make it if gusto niya ng spicy. Kaya siguro naging pinaka-sikat na merienda kasi ang daling gawin. So now we have our boiling soup base or sauce. I-add ko yung ating rice cake. Dahan-dahan. Wait, I'll use our spatula. Ang dali lang yung talaga yung lutuin. You just have to add everything all together and then just boil. So there we have added our rice cake. Yung kanina na tinok ko sa water na medyo warm, not cold, I mean. And then we'll add our fish cake or if wala kayo mahanap in your nearby area, so you can substitute with squid balls. But of course, the authentic one is Odeng. So we'll just add it. Diba ang daling gawin? Super daling gawin. And once na napakulo na siya, it's done. And then we'll add our leeks. There. I have added 1 whole leeks. And then yung cabbage siguro medyo mamaya-maya. Ipa-boil ko lang isang beses ang ating tteokbokki. So now, I think medyo nag-half boil na yung ating tteokbokki. Mag-a-add tayo ng ating cabbage. The wonderful thing about our tteokbokki recipe is that there's no such thing as na overcook siya because, the longer na maboboil natin, the more yung sauce niya magsisimmer doon sa rice cake and then yung odeng, yung fish cake nga. So, magiging mas malinamnam. So, this is really amazing. Very simple. Just, mix and then boil and then hanggang i-monitor lang natin na hindi siya mag-dry out. So, di ba nag-add tayo ng cabbage? Ngayon naman, mag-add tayo ng ating boiled eggs. Pero wag tayo masyado mag-stir kasi baka mabasag yung egg sa ating sauce, medyo magiging messy yung sauce natin. Pero gusto ko lang na medyo ma-simmer ng konti yung flavor ng sauce doon sa egg white para mamaya pagkagat, we have this very rich flavor of egg also with the spiciness of gochujang. So there, we just siguro swerte na lang yung mga makakuha ng egg. Now, so let's just wait for it to boil once again. So as we keep on stirring it and habang kumukulo siya, you can see na medyo lumalapot yung kanyang sauce. And then now, you can taste it and tingnan nyo kung medyo okay na yung level ng sweetness or saltiness or anghang na gusto ninyo ma-achieve. So let's just taste a little bit. Sa akin kasi kanina, di ba, ginamit ko is 1-1-1-1 na ratio. Pero For me, I think it's perfect as it is. Pero of course, sa inyo, if you want it more spicy or if you want it sweeter or saltier, if sa tingin nyo medyo kulang ng salt, at this moment, don't add any more soy sauce. Mag-add na lang kayo ng salt. Kasi pag mag-add tayo ng soy sauce, baka medyo maging dark na yung kanyang texture and yung color. So, taste it and adjust na lang accordingly. And now, medyo lumalapot na yung ating tteokbokki. I think it's almost ready to be served. So, medyo linisin ko yung ating table. Tada! This is tteokbokki, isa sa pinakasikat na Korean merienda na for sure, di ba ang dali lang gawin? Basta sinundan niya lang ang aking ginawa kanina. So once again, please continue to follow our channel to see more of the taste of Korea in your own homes. So see you next time. Bye-bye!